It's not, since I had no control, I don't have to take care of that kid. Nah, bro, that's your kid, bro. That's your DNA.
Mm-hmm.
Go take care of your kid, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the Make It Work podcast, where we talk about what it is because it is what it is. I am now joined here by the same guest you always see. It's like, you're not a guest, you're a co-host. My fault.
I'm confused.
And I'm just joking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's start that over.
Sorry, I didn't know we was in a joking mood today.
You know what?
Huh?
You were completely correct.
Yep.
We are not in a joking mood today. Today is actually a very good day, because every day is a good day, and we are just happy people.
And we make it work
all the time.
You know?
All the time. But the people that don't make it work have problems with us. That's what we're going to talk about today. We are going to react to a couple videos that I've posted that went viral. All right. Mm-hmm. So let's just listen to the first one. All right. Or you can listen and watch. We'll watch it for the people.
Do you know a lot of single mothers? Yes, I'm black.
Okay. That part right there. Talk about that part right there. What do you think about that?
What do I think about that?
Yeah. What you think about that part specifically? Just the yes, I'm black.
I mean, I felt like it was a joke.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think you planned to say it, but are you wrong?
I am black.
All right, that's what I thought.
But I think,
are you not black?
All right, so I think most people, when they saw it, they were offended. First of all, let's get this out of the way. People are easily offended nowadays. The sensitivity in this country is skyrocketing. You can't even say the truth without them believing that they should be offended.
Everyone's trying to cancel everyone.
It's just insane to me. So okay, so what I said, the joke was funny, first of all. So anyone that said it wasn't funny is just capping, unless they're offended, which it wasn't funny to you. I got it. I understand. But it's still true. Yes, I do know a lot of single mothers. Yes, I am black. These are two facts, okay? Mm-hmm. The reason people got offended by it is because it seems like
you're just
I'm coming at black people. It feels like I'm bashing black people in general. Like all black people are raised by single parents. I didn't say that.
These are also clips. A lot of these people, these are clips on TikTok. A lot of these people don't go to the actual YouTube and watch the whole video.
No.
Because I'm sure if they did, they wouldn't think that.
Well, yeah. Well, I don't expect everyone to know me, honestly. Not everyone's going to know who I am. Not everyone's going to know what I'm actually about. I don't mean no ill will behind any of this. I don't care, honestly, what a couple comments say. Mm-hmm. I'm worried about the masses. I got half people on my side. Well, more than half from what we got. Half people on my side that say, he's right, it was funny, it's true, whatever. Then I got other half that are offended by it, saying, who is this guy? He's a weak link. He's a coon. He has mommy issues, stuff like that. And it's like,
his parents aren't together.
Yeah, like first of all, none of that is true. But also, even on the side that agrees with me, a lot of them say they take it too far, as if it's a huge bad thing against women. They take it hard against women, and it's that's not what it was meant to be. What it's meant to put out, it falls under a stereotype because of course not 100% of people are single parents, or single mothers. But what I mean by yes, I'm black is that it's very prevalent in the black community. 65% of black children are raised in a single parent household. Mm-hmm. That is insane. 89% of those single parents are mothers. That's crazy to me. And the fact that I put that out there and people come at me because of who I am, I can't expose the truth. Now it's a problem?
I don't know about numbers, but I mean, I don't know exact numbers, but I mean, if you look around from where I'm from, it's normal to have a single parent household, mostly single mothers. It's abnormal to have a father and a mother in the same household. Like when I met your family, that was different to me.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
So like, I mean, it makes sense from my experiences, like from what I've seen growing up.
And personally, I do know a lot of single mothers. I have plenty of single mothers in my own family.
Mm-hmm.
I see it daily basis.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not coming at nobody. I'm not attacking anyone. I'm not insulting anyone. This is fact. Yes, I'm black. It's a problem in the black community.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
Yeah.
It's too prevalent. The majority of black children are growing up in a single parent household. That is a problem. It's like, it's a problem. And you want to come at me? Come on, bro. Come on,
I told
man.
him he's
Come on,
very
man.
sensitive to this. Like I don't pay that much attention to the
sensitive.
comments.
I'm not sensitive. Don't say that. I have thick skin. It's just that I want change.
Okay.
I want us to do better. In order to do better, we have to understand what the problem is. Single parent households is a problem.
It is.
We need to get married before we have kids. Me and you have been together for 4 years. We don't have a kid. Why? Because we are not where we need to be in life in order to raise a child together.
Mm-hmm. And we talked about it. We talked about this subject often amongst just us two.
Be smart. That's it. That's all I'm telling people out there to be. Be smart.
Mm-hmm.
Know who you're having sex with. Understand who you're having sex with. Like, just be smart. Don't come at me for your problems, for your mistakes. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't like. Let's get back into the video.
Would never be a single mother. Said it was. You don't like. Do you know a lot of single mothers? Yes, I'm black.
That's crazy.
Well, I mean that's.
But I'm gonna just leave that there. Because now we're like
That's
talking
the
about
family.
something totally
That's the
different.
family dynamic that, that is killing Black America right now.
Single mothers.
Single mother households. Yes. We need the fathers in the life. We need the fathers in the home. That keeps us strong. These women are out here preaching strong and independent. No. Get a man. Be with the father. Get a husband.
There's nothing wrong with being strong and independent women.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Okay, so
There's nothing wrong with it. That
would never be a single
never
mother.
said it was.
Okay, so first off, we're gonna tackle the second part of that. So what I was saying was we need the fathers in the home. Go get a man. Go get a husband. The reason I say that is because most of these children, I said 65% of the black kids that are growing up in a single parent household, 89% of those single parents are mothers.
Mm-hmm.
So the kids are with the mothers. So it's a single mother thing. I'm not saying that the father didn't just leave. I'm not saying there's an absent father problem. I'm not saying there is one. I'm not saying there isn't one. It's not as prevalent as what most people think.
But it's there.
It's there.
It's not easy to. It's easier said than done to stay in relationships in toxic relationships, because even then, that sometimes is not good for the kid.
Yes. It's never good for the kid, but people make the most out of it. And they do. It's an underdog story. You feel me? To be a single parent, you're not supposed to do it that way. It's actually a lot. It's always better to raise a child in a 2-parent household. You feel me?
Right, but my point was, if you have a child with someone and stuff goes left, like, it's sometimes better to not be with that person because of the toxic, like, you know.
Yeah, the toxic relationship. It does play a part.
It takes a toll on kids too. Like,
Yeah. So what my grandmother told me is she had to kick out another man because it was bad for her children.
Mm-hmm.
She made the right call.
Mm-hmm.
Because now look at them, all of them 6 figures and above.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you did the right thing. So I understand, but that's not the way, you know, she wanted to do it from the start. But we'll get into that a little bit later for the next one. But for this right here, we need the fathers in the home. I'm doubling down on that. We need the fathers in the home.
I mean, yeah.
And it starts with the woman. I'm sorry to say it. I'm sorry to throw you guys out there or throw you under the bus, whatever. It starts with you, the woman.
We need good fathers in a home.
Yes, we do. But who picks fathers?
The women. Mm-hmm. Women pick who they want to have sex with.
Exactly. Women pick if they have to use a condom or not. Women pick if they take the Plan B pill. Women pick if they have birth control before they have sex. Women pick if they have an abortion after conception. Women pick all these things.
Yeah.
Men don't pick all these things. Men pick, I want to have sex with you.
But they also choose, okay, so if we both decide, let's not use a condom because whatever X, Y, and Z, is it not the man's fault if he's splashing?
I mean, you knew the risk as a woman.
Yeah, but if I say no,
then you can't do that. That is unconsented sex.
okay.
You say no. All right, no condom.
And if y'all end up doing it or whatever, is it like, are we blaming 100% on the women? Is that what you're doing?
Like the numbers game, I can see where people get offended by it. I can see where people get tricked by it. At the end of the day, the women have full control. At the end of the day.
See that mosquito?
Yeah, I see the mosquito.
Is it on my head?
Yeah, it's on your head.
Like on my face?
No, it's in your hair.
It's in my hair.
Yeah.
I feel like I heard it.
Damn it.
I heard it.
Damn
it. I see it.
Damn it.
Oh, I think you might have got it. Woo.
I knew it was gonna come up.
This is a nest, y'all. Like, this shit just
I knew it was gonna come up at some point.
I mean,
in
this
time.
stuff. I'm trying not to curse.
I think we've been doing a good job. But where was I?
Numbers?
Yeah, okay, yeah. I don't want to get into the numbers of like all right, 100% blame, 75% blame. All I'm saying is at multiple points,
Touchy.
women had full control. And if a baby was conceived or not, or if a baby is to be born or not.
Yeah.
Women at multiple points had a 100% control.
That's true.
So you have to take responsibility.
Because they don't, like, in abortion clinics or, like, you know, the Planned Parenthood, sometimes they don't, like, do they let the guys go back there? I don't know. I know, touchy subject. But a lot of the women are in control. It's their body, right?
But this doesn't mean that the man doesn't have to take responsibility for his children.
Yeah, for sure.
Like people confuse, like they get confused by what I say as if saying, hey, the woman had full control here, but that doesn't mean
that we're just like excluding the guy out of the whole equation.
Since I had no control, I don't have to take care of that kid. Nah, bro, that's your kid, bro. That's your DNA.
Mm-hmm.
Go take care of your kid, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Please, for the Black community, do it. Take care of your kid. It's ridiculous that people misconstrue my words and then just run with anything.
Because there's so many different what is it? It's like a gray area. Like there could be, okay, guys will say this. Well, I can't think of like the word for it, but like I don't know. I'm messing up. But like guys can like convince you otherwise and then run off on you. Like
so like a form of manipulation?
Yeah. Like there's I don't know. It's not black and white, you know, like that's why I feel like a lot of people kind of get like offended or like, you know, defensive because like they know it's not just black and white.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's really hard for me to articulate.
A lot of things do come with
Or what I'm
depth. A lot of
thinking.
things aren't just black and white. But when it comes down to responsibility, accountability,
I mean, yeah.
if
at the
you
end of
made the
day.
choices, take accountability. Period.
Mhm.
If you made the mistake, take accountability. If you chose to have sex with that man and you guys had a child, take accountability. Stop deflecting the blame or projecting the blame onto someone else. Stop doing that. Like it doesn't get us anywhere. We're still stuck in the same spot.
And that's in everyday life, like everyday life, and everyday life. Every decision that you make.
Everyday life.
Is
And
your-
okay, so the third part of that video, the strong and independent thing, a lot of people came at me who was like, what? He was doing good the whole video, and then at the end he sold.
Oh yeah. Oh, they be right at my neck.
There's nothing wrong with being a strong, independent woman.
Woman.
Yeah, strong, independent woman. There's nothing wrong with it.
Mm-hmm.
If you're by yourself. If you're alone, you can be independent. Go ahead. Be strong and independent.
No, you can't
by
be
yourself.
independent in
You
a
can't be with a man.
relationship.
Yeah, no. You can't be with a man. You can't be with kids. I guess you have to. If you have a kid and the father isn't there, then you have to become strong. But you're not independent. Depends
Because
on
you're
a lot
not
of
by
things.
yourself?
You're not alone.
Right, because you have a kid.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to a relationship,
But I mean, like, independent, like she's not depending on anyone else.
we all depend on somebody at the
Right,
end of
like
the day. But
Growing up, like, I had my grandma. Like, it takes a village to raise a kid, right?
yeah,
The type of stuff. I can't imagine someone just doing it all by themselves without any help. Salute to you,
yeah.
because that has to be hard.
Because girls would be like, "Oh yeah, I'm strong and independent, and I got kids too." Do you send them to daycare?
True.
It's not really that independent if you, because you're relying on someone else.
Not everybody has money for daycare. A lot of people be bringing their kids to work. I
Bring
used
their
to have to
kids
go to
to
work,
work?
with I used to have to go to work with my mom.
When you say a lot, are you talking about like the majority of people,
No.
or so the exception?
No. Yeah.
Because I don't really see a lot of babies showing up at work while the woman is working.
That's true.
I'm pretty sure it happens out there. I'm pretty sure it's happening right now as people are watching this video. Nah, I'm not talking about them.
Number wise, yeah, I guess.
Not talking about them. But you can be strong and independent. So I was right. I meant everything I said in that video. Every single thing. Call me out on it. Be offended by it. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Try not to curse anymore. I don't
It
care.
just went right over my head.
I don't care. Yes, I'm black. Yes, I do know single mothers personally. She asked me a personal question. I gave a personal answer. Yes. I said I'm black because it's a problem in the black community. 65% of children are born and raised in a single parent household. It is a problem. What does that lead to? We could talk about it. Increased percentages in psychiatric illnesses, alcohol abuse, suicide attempts, school dropouts, incarceration, and chances of becoming single parents themselves. So the cycle continues. The cycle goes on and on and on and on and on. Yes, I'm black. It's a problem. Yes, I'm black. It is a problem in the community that I am a part of. I didn't have a choice to be in the black community. I'm proud to be in the black community. What do we need to do to move forward? We need to strengthen our family culture. Come together. Stick together. Period. That's what it's about. That's what I do this podcast for. Like, so I can get the information out there, so I can hold you accountable, so I can hold myself accountable, so I can hold all of y'all accountable. I'm not just coming at single mothers. Single mothers are taking care of their kids. Good job if you're doing it the right way. Some of them aren't. We'll get to that a little bit later. But it's the men too. It's the men too. Men are dipping out on their kids. Bro, take care of your kid.
Cowards.
Go get your kid, bro. Go pick him up from school. No one's picking him up from school. Go get him. God, like, it's crazy because they're going to try to cancel me, or they're going to say, oh, he can't talk about this because he doesn't have kids himself. Or
I mean, that's why I'm letting you go, because I'm not black. I mean, this is a problem. Like, having single parent household is a problem in every race. Like,
yeah, Yeah,
It's about the
it's a
kid.
problem.
But like
All the
you're
increase,
talking about,
right?
it's on you.
All the increased percentages that I've listed off, that happens in every race, in every community.
Mm-hmm.
But 65% of children that are Black are raised in a single parent household. 42% for Hispanic people. Is that less than 65? 25% for white people.
You said how much?
25%. Why would I talk about white people? Yeah, white people, it's more because there's more white people. Like, of course. Why would I talk about white people if it doesn't happen that much? Why would I talk about Hispanics? You're half Hispanic.
I'm also half white.
It happens a lot in the Hispanic community. It does.
It does.
And
I mean,
and they take up a lot of prison space as well. Like, it's a problem in the Hispanic community. It really is.
It is.
But it's not to the level of the Black community. And I'm Black. So yes, I'm Black. Come together as a family unit. How about that? Let's do that for a change. Let's actually
And let's or like, you know, co-parent, like civil like let's, you know,
Yeah.
let's not use the kid against, you know, the fathers, the mothers, you know, however it is, because that happens a lot.
Yeah.
I saw it growing up.
Yeah.
You know, people get angry. People and well, go ahead.
They use children as leverage.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. I'm trying to get my words together.
I got you.
Thanks.
I got you. That's what I'm here for.
Use kids as leverage. That's fucked up. I mean, messed up.
It's a problem. If you watch this video and you have a reflex of like, oh man, I feel offended. Oh, he's talking about me. Stop getting offended, bro. If it's the truth, do something about it.
Mm-hmm.
Commenting on my post isn't doing anything about it. I know it's not that easy. You can't just get back with the father. I know that. But don't preach that it's okay. Don't preach that, oh, he's just bringing Black people down. Because what if your children see something like that? What if your children are the ones that are hearing this and hearing you speak about me? Just like, oh, well, he don't know what he's talking about. Oh, so I'll just go be a single parent. That's what children, they accept things like a sponge. They hear stuff and it goes into their heads and they're like,
anybody, I don't know, because does anybody like who just as a kid is like, all right, I'll just be a single parent.
what cons of being a single parent, of growing up in a single parent household?
Put my glasses on.
Bottom part, increased percentages and chances of them becoming single parents themselves.
Yeah, okay. But I don't know. They're not choosing. They're not like, or this is my goal in life.
That's how they're
is to be,
raised.
You know,
It's how they're raised.
oh, because they see that it's okay.
It's how
They
they're
see-
raised.
They see it everywhere, and then they're like,
I'm here to expose the truth.
mm-hmm.
Hey, let's come together. Let's all love each other. Easier said than done. Never gonna happen. But marry, as a woman, marry the man before he knocks you up. You have to let him knock you up. That's what it comes down to. Take accountability. Take responsibility. Stop blaming fathers. Like, I'm tired of, I've gotten like hundreds and hundreds of comments of women saying, why does he blame me? Blame the father. You had sex
You
with
can't.
him.
I would say you can't blame. Like, who, come on.
Don't
putting the
shift
blame on
the blame.
anybody is a little out of pocket. Like,
Putting the blame on them for your choices. Like, I made this choice, but he has some fault too. That's a terrible team. That's a terrible
that's what
team
I'm saying.
effort.
That's like
Teamwork is not there. Just not there.
No.
That's like what since I love basketball so much, that's like me throwing you a pass way over your head. You get both hands on it and it goes out of bounds.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not going to be the person to be like, you should have caught the ball. I'm going to be the person that's like, I should have threw you a better pass. That's my fault. And I'm going to get back on defense. That's my
good
fault.
teamwork is the person who, if I didn't catch it, I'd be like, nah, it's my fault. Like, you know, like
Teamwork.
Maybe I could have jumped a little bit higher. Maybe I could have, you know, a little bit quicker. I don't know.
Yep. You need teamwork to make it work. Intro. Nah, but let's go to the next topic.
Oh yeah, I'm just cleaning something.
The next video, because this one.
Which one is it?
The accomplishment. Here we go.
It's almost good to be a single mother now. Like I understand, like if you're a single mother, you're not supposed to just be depressed and be like, oh, woe is me, I'm a single mother. Like, but you don't gotta flaunt it.
Why not? That's something to be proud of. Like
That's nothing to be proud of.
Why ain't it?
To be a single mother.
I mean,
that's not something to be proud of. That's not an accomplishment.
Some people are single mothers not by choice.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Sometimes they're widows. Sometimes they're like.
Yes.
There's reasons. So like, if it's an accomplishment to raise kids, and if you raise them on your own, like because like you have to, like that's not an accomplishment.
It's not an accomplishment.
You shouldn't feel good about that.
You said something about a widow, so it's an accomplishment that someone I know died.
No, like
okay,
that I'm doing this by myself. Like I'm getting shit done.
No.
What? No, what?
Like just because you're doing it by yourself, you shouldn't be doing it by yourself. You shouldn't raise a child by yourself.
But if you have to.
Yeah, but if you have, it's almost good to be.
So
it's cringy.
Watching yourself.
Yeah, it's so cringy.
Yeah. So yeah, people still replying and commenting on it. Look,
it's very controversial topic.
It is, but let's just go based on definition.
Accomplishment.
Is being a single mother, just being a single mother, becoming a single mother, is that an accomplishment?
Just becoming? No. Doing it successful is what makes it an accomplishment.
How is it successful? Like what?
Raising a successful child, like kid, young.
So
adult,
raising a child, that's it?
No,
that's an accomplishment?
who's doing like raising a child who, all right, see, and that's what I was talking about earlier. Like you went to school, like you went to college, graduated, whatever, all that stuff. Successful, right? Or that's an accomplishment for your parents.
It's an accomplishment.
Right.
Well, yeah.
But you can also do your very best for that child, and that child still has a mind of their own. They're gonna do what they want to do. So just because he landed in jail or landed in, failing in life, that's not an accomplishment, right?
I think you're thinking about it too hard.
Maybe I am.
I think you're trying to point to what actual accomplishments to see if it's an accomplishment also for the parent. But my thing is raising a child to be a good person.
Okay.
Is an accomplishment.
Yeah.
That's all you need. He doesn't need to accomplish anything. He or she doesn't need to accomplish anything.
But you can be a good person.
Just be a good person.
And be in jail, right? You can be a good person and sell drugs. Good person is about who you are, right?
Also good to society.
Oh.
You also got to be good to society. Yeah, you can't just be out here doing anything, but I'm a good person on the inside. It's like, all right, bro, you got to relax. Yeah, like you got to relax. But if you raise a child to be a good person, that's an accomplishment. But to become the single mother, that's not an accomplishment because that's not what you set out to do.
Yeah,
most women that become mothers didn't set out to be by themselves to raise that child. That's not the goal that they had in mind.
Right. Most women, yeah.
Yeah, I would say like 95% of women. Mm-hmm. Now, I don't have nothing to back that up, obviously. This is just me off the top of my head. This is just, so I can't prove this or anything like that. If you do have numbers or anything, stats, please let me know. I'm always willing to learn. But if we go out to some random bar and we go up to every girl and we're like, hey, do you see yourself becoming a single mother, or do you want to be with the man of your dreams and raise a child with him? Of course, everyone is going to choose raising the child with the man of your dreams. That's the goal. So when you don't reach that goal, you fail. You understand? It's actually a failure. It's a failure. You aren't the failure. It's a failure. We all fail. It's so sad that I have to say this to make the people feel better, just so they could listen to what I'm about to say. But becoming a single mother usually is failing. You failed. Now, what you do after that fail is the important part for the child. Feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so when I say, okay, if I'm taking tests, if I'm in class, say I'm in, my sociology class, because I have a degree in that shit. I'm taking tests. Say I fail the second test. That's a fail. That's one of the failures of my life.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, I get A. Now I finish with an A+ in the class.
Mm-hmm.
That means I didn't fail. I accomplished something.
Mm-hmm.
My one setback made me the underdog. We all love an underdog story. So it would be nice for you to take that F, but improve on it to make it an accomplishment.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
You understand? That's not...
Sometimes you have to have those, like, you have to go in depth like that, though. Not everybody can just...
No, yeah, because I have to give out the other side as well. Like, oh, well, what about the father? All right, my fault. I got to blame the fathers now, too. Yeah, being a single mother still isn't an accomplishment. It doesn't matter what the father does. It's not an accomplishment. That's not something to be proud of. You made the choice to have sex with that man, and he ended up leaving. I don't know why. Maybe you kicked him out. Maybe you didn't. There's all these different reasons. I did the research on it. It's all mixed numbers. Everyone has their own type of data with that. It's not clear cut. But shit happens. Y'all not together no more. You chose to lay with him.
Now, is this fathers not being in the kids' lives, or is it just two separate households?
I'm
like
talking.
Maybe she's a single mother and he's a single father, but the kid sees both of them just as much.
I'm saying becoming a single parent is not an accomplishment.
Yeah, maybe I'm talking about something different.
You're going too far. Like, I'm talking from the start. From the very start. All right, we're having a baby. Wait, you want to break up with me? This is no longer an accomplishment.
Okay.
Because it's not something I went out to do.
Right.
If me and you have a kid right now and we stick together, I'll take that as an accomplishment. Like, I've always wanted to have kids. You wanted to have kids. Let's do it together. That's the goal. We reached the goal. We completed the task. Literally, by definition, we accomplished something. It's an accomplishment. We completed a task. But if me and you have a kid and I dip out, and now you got to raise a kid by yourself, or if we have a kid and you say you don't feel like taking care of the kid, and now I got to take care of the kid by myself, I didn't accomplish shit.
So you failed too, right?
Yes.
Both of us failed.
First of all, any man that leaves their child is a failure. Fuck that guy.
Right, but if y'all just are not together, but you still take care of your kid, you still failed, right?
Because we're not together, but we still take care of the kid. It depends on how the kid turns out. I'm not a failure if we co-parent.
But yeah, but you just failed at that task.
We failed to if that was our goal in the beginning. Yes, to come together, raise a kid in the same house.
Okay.
Boom, like we accomplished something. But just because it's not an accomplishment doesn't make it a failure every time. Just because it's not an accomplishment doesn't make it a failure. Sometimes things happen out of your control. Sometimes it's out of your choice. Me being black is not an accomplishment, but it's not a fail. I'm just black. Yeah. Like, that's, shit happens. And like, not shit happens. My parents went the
stuff happens.
And then stuff happens. My fault. Stuff happens, and then now I'm here. But it's not an accomplishment for me. Like, I didn't do nothing. I'm just black. I'm black and I'm proud. So and a lot of people commented on that as well. They're talking about, oh, well, I'm proud to be a mother, so it's an accomplishment. Just because you're proud of something doesn't make it an accomplishment. Like, that's not how that works. I'm proud to be black. That's not an accomplishment. Like, I don't that's not how accomplishments work. I didn't do anything. I literally didn't do anything. I was born. I came out crying. Did I even come out crying? I don't know. I gotta ask my parents.
Don't worry about that.
I gotta ask my parents that are still together, because I don't have mommy issues, for all these comments out here. Jesus Christ. I'm not coming at single parents. I'm not, hey, shit happens. I understand. You work on it. You do more.
Stuff happens.
Don't get offended. Stuff happens. Don't get offended. Please don't. I'm just saying, let's work on it together. I'm always down to help people. Like even when I meet dudes, if I'm going to hoop, and dudes, they bring their kids to the gym. I like seeing that. And they're no longer with the mother. That's cool. Bring your kids, be in your kid's life. That's my message today is stick together. Stick together.
Even if that means co-parenting is what I'm trying to say. Like you said that single mothers is what's messing up the Black community, right? Or
single mother households, yeah, is part of the problem. Is a huge part of the problem.
Without the fathers around, or is that single mothers with the fathers around, meaning co-parenting?
Single mothers, single fathers. Well, I mean, it's actually statistically proven that single fathers raise kids to be more successful than single mothers do. But once again, here I hate the fact that I have to keep saying this. That's not coming at single mothers. You can still do well. I'm not talking about you directly, unless I'm talking about you directly and you fucking raised a demon. What was the question again?
I don't know, because I feel like you did. I don't know if you. I said. What did I say? I said. Is the problem single mothers without the fathers around in the kid's life, or is it single mothers with the fathers still around but they're co-parenting, like they're in, like she is single in her household and he's single in his household, but he still has, like, he can see both parents. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying it's a problem in of itself. I'm saying that's not the goal. The best way to raise a child is with a 2-parent household. So if you can find a way to make it work, make it work. So it, like, there are success stories. It's just an underdog. It's a setback to raise a child by yourself. It's a setback. Men and women.
Yeah, kids are expensive.
So now you're an underdog. But there are underdog stories out there that we love. LeBron James was raised by a single mother. Kevin Durant was raised by a single mother. 2 of the best basketball players to ever play. Ever.
How tall is Kevin Durant's mom? I don't know why I just thought about that. But I'm just curious.
Yeah, I don't know, but she's the real MVP.
Right.
He said that for a reason, and he was completely correct. Kevin Durant's mom is the real MVP. Single mother. I'm not saying that just because you're a single mother, you're a failure. I'm not saying that. It's just a setback. You're now the underdog, but you have to make the most of it. You can pass people that were in 2-parent households. It could be done. You know who he is. He's Kevin Durant. You know who he is. That's what he said in the interview. You don't remember that, huh?
What?
He said that he was like, you know who I am. I'm Kevin Durant.
Oh, nah, I don't remember.
Yeah. So
nah.
Yeah, okay. Now that you know, it sounds different when I'm like, you know who he is. He's Kevin Durant.
Yeah, now I get it. Or he actually said it. Okay, I get it.
Like, he that dude. Like, he's that dude raised by a single mother. My mother raised by a single mother. Like,
successful. Dr. Pinkett.
Principal of a high school.
Mm-hmm.
Like, raised by a single mother. I'm not saying that just being it means you're a failure. I'm saying it's just a setback. It's not the ideal position that you want to raise a child in, because not everyone's going to be Kevin Durant. Not everyone's going to be LeBron James. Not everyone's going to be my mom. Mm-hmm. A lot of the times, they're going to be in jail. They're going to be single parents of their own. Mm-hmm. And it's a constant cycle that's going down. Like, we're separating as people. Even the women are starting to hate us. They always love us, but the comments that I get, oh my God. You know, I don't care about 1 or 2 comments, 3 like it's just
Is
the
it
masses.
the men though? Like if you're a young man growing up in 2-parent households, like you'll see it more, right? So you would strive to like have that in your future, because I don't think women like we said, women don't like, we don't want to be single mothers, but like if you're a young man and you just grew up in a single household, like, you know, like that doesn't affect your psyche,
Of course.
for like, you know.
Of course.
So do you like? I think that's why women are like, blame the men, like.
Yeah. I mean, everyone always.
Because your dad grew up in a 2-parent household, and he's still with your mother.
Yep.
You and your brothers
Grew up in 2-parent households, and
you want.
That's how our kids are going to be.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So.
It's a cycle.
The men? Yeah. Okay. All right,
it's a cycle. It's not the men. It's not the women. It's everyone.
Okay.
We all have to take accountability. At some point in time, we have to take responsibility. That's the problem now. That's the problem with the comments. That's the problem with people on the outside. That's the problem with, you know, people when I say this to them in person. They're like, oh, well, what about in my situation? It's not about your situation, right? It's not always about you. I'm talking about the black community. I'm talking about the white community, Hispanic community. I'm talking about everyone. We all have some type of accountability to take. Why is it that we always have to blame him, blame her, blame her? Nah, blame him. Who's this guy that's talking about this stuff, man? He sounds stupid. They're trying to cancel me, silence me as quick as they possibly can. Just because I expose the truth.
Or you don't have the same views as them.
Just because I blame them. Not blame them, because I hold them accountable.
Okay.
I don't blame them. Like, you're accountable. I'm also accountable for some things.
Turn that down. Yeah.
I'm also like, but I don't go around blaming people. Here's the problem. Here's the solution. I don't know what happened in your situation. Try to do this.
Circumstantial, everyone.
Let's work with it. Work with me.
Do what's best for the kids at the end of the day.
Always do what's best for the kids.
That's all I gotta say.
Always do what's best for the kids. All you deadbeat dads out there that just be running off on your kid, stop doing that. Go see him.
Shame on you.
Go see her. I feel like there's just so much more I had to say. It starts with the mother. Sorry to say
What
it.
starts with the mother?
Kids.
What do you mean?
Today, it starts with the kid. It starts with the mother. Kids start with the mother. Women choose who becomes fathers.
I mean, kids come out the mother, so yeah, they start.
Kids
with the
come
mother.
out the mothers. Mothers have all the rights to who's born, to when they're born. You can be on birth control. You can tell him to put a condom on. You can take the plan B. He can't tell you that. All these different things. You can get an abortion. I can't tell you to do that. It's your fault. We can go to my analogy. Let's go to my favorite analogy. Me and you are on the same basketball team, right? So in the huddle, we're down by 1, 9 seconds left. Me and you agree on a play. I'm going to drive in, attract your man, kick you the ball. You're going to catch it, shoot it, make it, win the game. Correct? That's the plan.
That's what
Team
we're
on three.
agreeing
Team
Yeah.
on three. 1, 2, 3, team. All right, thanks. Thanks for being a part of that. Anyway, I play, come out, I get the ball, drive left, kick it out to you because your man came over. You get it, you shoot it, you miss it. Whose fault is that?
Mine. I took the shot and I missed.
There you go. And now people are going to get mad at you. They're going to be like, girl, don't give him that. Don't believe that bullshit.
I don't pay attention to none of y'all comments. I'm going to be honest.
Man,
So
at the
I
end of
don't
the day,
care.
I'll
I
even
don't
give it
care.
to you. We agreed on it. Everything was 50-50 up until the point of you taking the shot.
Which is my action.
Which you have all the rights. You are in full control if we win this game or not. It's on you. You have full control if we have this baby or not. It's on you.
Technically, yeah.
I just think people should know that. But we've been talking for a long time. Oh, there's so much more I need to say. Oh, but we're going to end it right here.
Because you said it on the way over here.
Oh.
I told you bottle it up.
You know, time is of the essence. That's all.
For sure. It's
Make
been
sure
real.
you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Someone call me Satan. Jesus Christ.
Satan.
Yeah. But like, comment, and subscribe on the video. I'm going to keep putting out these videos for you, my followers, my supporters,
And
our
haters.
supporters.
For sure.
Oh, especially for the haters.
Supply you with all of it.
There's no such thing as bad publicity. But it's the truth, so I really don't give a
I
fuck.
don't care.
Peace.
See ya.